Howdy, it's Eli Guy back at again with some more video games. Playing some Black Ops 2 Zombies, Transit, Solo. That's more of a vehicle to conversate, if you will. As is all content, if you really want to get my honest opinion on it. What's the topic at hand? In the last video, I was playing Buried, and I was talking about the economy and the state of the... not just, like... of workplaces, but just from my perspective, just as a person, things are shit to live in, and these are problems that we aren't willing to fix at the cost of major change. And I wish that wasn't the case. I wish we would be more willing to just change a bunch of shit. I don't know. And what I mean by this is that, I don't know what I mean by this. I know what I'm upset about, but that doesn't directly translate into a cohesive argument on a good topic. Is that fair to say? It's 1. Why is it the 1 key, man? Looking for a job is, so many things in life in America. I can't say in life because I don't know. My only experience is in America. But looking for a job is really fucking awful. Companies, everyone knows this. People expect you to apply for jobs over and over and over and over, expect nothing from putting in applications, and then on the times that you do get applications, they expect you to do phone interviews, actual interviews, have resumes filled out, and then we give the companies the leeway to just ghost us. And I don't know the full truthfulness of this, but I've watched a lot of videos that point to ghost jobs and fake postings, saying these companies benefit from, well, 1, they have HR departments and they need to justify paying HR. They need to act like they're hiring. But 2, companies need to act like they're hiring to show company growth for investors. This is risky. Okay. All this to say, I fucking hate where we're at. And I hate that everyone is willing to just sacrifice their motherfucking life to the corporate overlords because that's just what's normal. Straight up, my roommates, they're in their 50s. So they're part of the, generation that's, pick yourself up from your bootstraps, work all the overtime if you get offered. Oh my god. They straight up, a phrase or 2 arguments I'm so tired of hearing. 1 argument, that minimum wage was never meant to be a livable wage, and that it's just meant for those in high school, etc. Okay, well then, when you get to an age where where you need a fucking job, any company is gonna get away, or is gonna pay what they can get away with as the minimum. You shouldn't fucking say minimum isn't the minimum. What are you, a living wage should be the minimum, I think, because unless you think minimum should be just die if you can't afford it. I support homelessness, live on the street, bar off the benches, Fuck those guys. They don't need to sleep anywhere nice. This is coming from someone who was homeless. I've gone through it. But this isn't about that. This is about like okay, the second argument, because I just realized I tangented off of the two arguments thing and I said minimum wage. Okay. For the second argument is the take all the overtime you can because you never know when you're not going to get it. That may have been true way back when, but I can tell you with 1000% certainty that is not the case now. Like, you could say, yeah, it's the case now because warehouses aren't gonna have items, but that's an indication of the economy, not of the workplace's willingness to actually work you. You know what I'm saying? Like, the 9 to 5 is the standard, but in a warehouse, overtime is the standard. Oh, the 9 to 5 is just what they sell you on. I need a weapon. I don't have a weapon. I'm playing recklessly. I need to buy a weapon. This is not the weapon I wanted, but it's the weapon I have in my hands. I hate that these motherfuckers explode. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Oh my gracious. Fucking... So... I just don't think it's valid to say take all the overtime you can because you never know when it's gonna stop. Like... We should be fighting... Like, what happened to unions? What happened to the fight for fucking... For actual, like, human dignity and, like... Actual, like, liberty. I want to not... Because my ass has to carpool. I was raised with... Like, my mom was schizophrenic, so she wasn't really there to, like, teach me how to drive. My dad was there, but he wasn't in the house ever because he was on disability and also he worked odd jobs all the time and was never at the house. Who do I have to teach me how to drive? I don't know how to drive, so now in my late 20s, I'm carpooling everywhere. So now that not only limits the jobs I can take because I have to fit a schedule around my other roommate schedules, I have to then, like, vet for how their overtime culture is. How, like, hey, I just letting you know, I don't drive, I carpool, so, like, is this something I can do? Like, it's just... The system fucking sucks. And the corporations hold all of the power. All of it. And they stand to gain everything from it. I just don't get why there's not that much pushback. There's pushback on monopolies. There's pushback on the thought that there's pushback on unions. But, like, it's just not as widespread of a movement. I think I could brainstorm a few half-assed answers as to why I think that is. Ah, God. I don't know what I'm doing. Need a little revive. I didn't realize you could just buy that. Can you buy that in solo? Do you not have to build power? I didn't realize that. I thought you had to build power. Okay, thoughts. I mean, my head's all over the place, as is the tradition. I just hate everything. I hate corporations. I hate that, like, and part of what I mean by, like, there's no pushback, like, if you talk about this to anyone in the older generation, at least from my experience, I talk to my cousins, I talk to my uncles or my aunt, anyone in my family. Oh, he's about to leave. I didn't grab power too, so I can't go pack. Well, I don't have money to pack. I don't know. I what was my thought? Oh god. I don't want this fucking Olympia. I want the B-23. Okay. If I talk to my uncles, my roommates, well, okay, my roommate, my main one, he is getting he is overworking, but he hasn't fully expressed his like disdain for like corporations or anything. He just hates the idea of like working a job for rent and shit, which is fair, I think. I mean, I think it's, I don't know. At its core, rent is fine. But whenever you take into account that people have to rent, people take advantage of this. Like, I, I'm realizing that I often say like, branch off, you say I'm gonna give an example, and then I I tangent off into something else because I just my brain works like that. But on that note, can't you power that door or something? No, I'm wrong. It's happening again. I've already forgotten what I was talking about. I mean, I remember the talking to my uncle, talking to, or not uncle, talking to my aunt, talking to my roommate. If I talk to them, they're just like it is what it is. And I say it is what we fucking make it if we all band together. Maybe that's ridiculous. Call me ridiculous for thinking we're worth more than what they're willing to pay us. But I think we're worth more than what they're willing to pay us. Corporations like Subway fucking branch to every state, every city, every fucking village, and they expect one employee to work the counter, the cashier, the making of the sandwiches. They expect them to do the dishes. They expect them to do all of this. Open the store, close the store, and pay them $7.25 an hour. Maybe higher in other states, but here in Indiana, minimum wage is $7.25. And you tell me minimum wage isn't supposed to be living wage? If you price anything at $7.25, the next best thing you get is going to be like 10 an hour or something. Like, and then you're getting taxed so heavily. Like, and you really, really feel that. And in comparison to like someone like a billionaire, what are they getting taxed? They have the money to fucking to pay people to find tax loopholes, to get these $0 tax breaks, etc. Like Jeff Bezos, I mean, I don't know if this is real. I've heard this through hearsay, but I heard he paid $0 in taxes, or Amazon, maybe not Jeff Bezos. Is that not ridiculous? That someone could have that much portion of the wealth and pay so little of what they have, and yet us who work and supply everything, we have to bear the brunt of it? It just doesn't make sense to me. It really doesn't. I'm over being silent. I'm over fucking just going into work, being miserable, coming home, playing games, being silent, and then going back and only complaining to the people at work. I want to complain out loud to maybe some people that can hear me, some people who watch a fucking YouTube video, my random black ass. At least that's the thought. I just, I don't know. I wish more. I just wish more people were willing to stand up for themselves, for others. Maybe it's at the cost of losing their own job. Maybe they say they just maybe they're disconnected. Maybe they've held on to their job for so long they don't know what the market is like. I don't know. I feel like me and my sister, we're both Gen Z, and we both use online services like Indeed to find our jobs. I don't know what that's like for the older generation, for millennials, for boomers, etc. I don't know. Like, do people still find jobs word of mouth? I tried that shit whenever I got out of high school, and they, well, initially the first few jobs handed me paper applications, and I'd filled those out, but then they ghosted me. And then I was like, okay, whatever. But then, like, eventually jobs started saying, hey, we don't have online or paper applications. We only fucking hire online. Okay, what if I don't have internet? What if I don't have like a device that can connect to the internet? These are hypotheticals, but they are like, I think, relevant what ifs. You know? Uh, I need a weapon that is not this. I need a weapon that's relevant. There's like an MP40 up here, isn't there? Isn't there? No, I'm tripping. I'm tripping. Is there even a wall buy in here? Is there a wall buy? Is there a wall buy? Where is a wall buy? I need a gun, man. I need a gun. I need a gun. I need a gun. There's a wall buy. There's a wall buy. He's already leaving? We just showed up, motherfucker. You're impatient ass. It wasn't even like one round. He's leaving. He's leaving. Bro, you're so impatient. Fuck you. Okay. Where even was I before I ran out of ammo and was also rudely interrupted? Uh, Job market's fucked. It's all fucked. People are okay with it. Like, oh yeah, yeah. How do people find jobs? I'm so curious. Like, I find it through like Indeed. I've tried Monster. That was awful. Like, Monster's UI is just abysmal. Indeed is the only thing that's like usable for me, but it's still shit. Both in terms of like what feel like fake job postings, but also like I live like the location service tracker is really, really annoying because there's like the within 35, 20, 15, 10, 5 miles exact location. I choose exact location. You would think it would choose the exact location and it would match it with only city, state that I put in. No, it's still GPS based, so it just, if there's something what it thinks is reasonably close, it'll just say that's there. And what I mean by this is I live in Jeffersonville, Indiana. And it is near Louisville, Kentucky, which is a different state. It is a completely different state. Wait, he's already leaving? He's already leaving? He's already leaving? What do you mean he's leaving? Bro, can you stay in one spot for like one round? Just one round? Maybe he's not holding because I don't have turbine. Maybe he wants me to have power or something. I don't know, but it's kind of ridiculous. I would have used more than the B-23R. It's going to start falling off here soon. It's already kind of. It's eating through ammo, I'll tell you that. I'm in thought. It and by I'm in thought, I mean there's not a thought going on, but I'm trying to like conjure one up. So you're not missing anything. uh okay. We're coming up. This is town. This is where Jug is. Come on, come on. Bye, 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 bye. Okay. What can I talk about? What can I talk about? I don't know. Is the thing. The thing is, I don't know. Oh, it doesn't have power. You need to turn on the power. Right. I forgot. If only I had the fucking turbine. I would like it if you left, please. Please leave. Okay, he's not leaving. I would like him to leave. This might be the end, boys. Or girls. Are there girls watching Black Ops 2 Zombies in like 2025? That would be not insane. I feel like there's a person in every statistic, no matter how low. But it would be wild to think about, for sure. Hard to, like, mentally process. Next stop is bus stop, I believe. I have a window to think, and my brain is just, not having it. What to think about? I'm really, really trying to do this YouTube thing. Really, really, really trying to do it. And the reason for that is, you could say it's a recession indicator. I'm fucking desperate. First off, I don't feel respected in any job I work. Second off, I don't... I can't find a job. It's impossible. I'm looking, and like whenever I tell people I'm not having luck looking, like legit my aunt was like, well, what kind of jobs are you looking for? And I told her that I worked warehouse, so I was looking for warehouse, but I'm applying to other things. Her response was, you should apply for everything. She gave me this anecdote to boil it down into a lesson. Oh my god, didn't I just buy ammo for that? Oh god. We're cooked. We're cooked. The anecdote went along the lines of, there was this one time I applied for a job that I didn't have, like I applied for a bunch of jobs that I didn't have any of the qualifications for. And eventually one time I got an interview for it, and I just lied my butt off. But the manager was like, she said there were there were two really qualified candidates, but you just outspoke them. And I'm like, well, what kind of what kind of story is that? I do apply for jobs that any job that I think I reasonably can work. But like, I'm not going to apply for like a lawyer job. I'm just a dude. I'm not going to like apply for like a hair salon or like, and people say anything is better than nothing. Anything is better than nothing. I guess anything is better than nothing. I guess me listening to you tell me anything is better than nothing is better than nothing. I guess, like, I don't know. I just think we need to rethink so many aspects of our country. And, oh my god, damn it. And part of rethinking aspects Have we considered how little people know of our Constitution? Like, I'm gonna switch the topic, if unless I die right here, right now, because I'm about to. Things are looking pretty dire. I think he got upset at me for using Mustang and Sally. Oh, no, 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 no. Wrong door. Dude, I'm so cooked. Okay. Politics. So many people do not fucking respect our Constitution. They say they respect our Constitution in word, but they just don't know what it stands for, or they choose to take the meaning in a way that benefits their argument. And what I mean by this is in this whole immigration deportation argument, the biggest case being Kilmar Abrigar Garcia. They argue that illegal citizens do not have constitutional rights, or even, and with that, they don't think they should get due process. Some people say they should get due process, but they don't know what due process means. A lot of people argue that due process is like an actual trial. It doesn't have to be a trial. It can be a hearing. It can still take 15-20 minutes. That doesn't, but you should not argue, oh, but then we got millions of people. Think of all the time that will take. Think of all the time that will take. Motherfucker, it has to take the time. If you don't take the time, your ass could easily be thrown away for no argument whatsoever. It's just the way it is. There's no gun in here. Okay. Ah! Ah! Okay. Like, if they make this bucket of people that is bad, they could just say you're in it, and with no due process, throw you away. And because you have no due process, you have no right to say you're not that, no right to go give court documents to, like, say, like, it doesn't matter the proof you have. And we should not wait till this is an issue to bring it up. We should not wait till it bites one of us in the ass, which it has, to be talking about it. Oh no, I need a weapon. That's bad for my health, mental and physical. Okay. Like, I mean, I think that about a lot of things. I think we shouldn't let the issues fester until they just spill over. But I think that's part of human nature, honestly. Oh no. Oh, we're cooked. GG, boys. Or the one girl who's watching Black Ops 2 in 2025. Man. It's just all shit. It's just all shit. I hope you're having a good day, though. I really hope you're having a better day than I am.